Good evening, everyone. You join us for this T20 match between the Bangalore Crowns and the Kolkata Kits. I'm Mike Atherton, and alongside me today is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the one and only David Gower.
Well, thanks, Athers, for such a glowing introduction. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions, and it really does seem like a batter's paradise. Don't think the bowlers were getting a lot of help on this pitch. Weather-wise, absolutely perfect conditions, not a cloud in the sky.
Thanks, David. It looks like the captains are ready for the toss. Let's go pitch side.
Well, that's the obvious decision. Don't think a captain has had an easier choice to make. The bowlers are going to need a lot of luck on this kind of pitch.
What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. Big edge. Where's that going? It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible. There'll be one run here for them. A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Waiting.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
End of the over. 5 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are none for 5. Hazelwood, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
They'll get at least one.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Hit right on the body. Misjudged it a bit, maybe. Couldn't seem to get out of the way. That will have hurt.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Narayan gets off the mark.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah.
It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding. It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early, got onto the back foot quickly, just pushed it away behind square.
The Royal Challengers found some good rhythm in that over. They'll want to maintain it going forwards.
Yep.
Timed that perfectly.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
Yeah.
Big edge!
Keeper's in.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Waiting.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
An economical over comes to an end. But you get the feeling these openers might be finding their feet. Hasaranga, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Great shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Duplessis, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Strong appeal. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Wait on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep.
Comfortable single if they take it.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Yeah.
Power and precision in that shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there, down the ground.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Knight Riders are none, the 27. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Just threw the shot too early.
Waiting.
Das shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yeah.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Good return there, back from the deep.
That's it.
Immaculate timing there.
The short ball is picked up early, not the best delivery, but it was certainly a very good shot to dispatch it.
Hazelwood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Just pivoted onto the back foot, so easily done to knock it behind square.
9 runs added there. The Knight Riders are none for 36. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the south end. Bowled! What a way to start the over.
That is a big wicket. You want to send key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Good precision with a throw back from the deep. Not wasting any time, they're off the mark straight away.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Yep.
Middle that one, great timing.
That just drifted a bit and pounced on. Hit high and mighty. They'll be very happy with that.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find the gap.
Yeah.
Well placed, should get a single. That's the over. The Knight Riders are 1 for 46. 5 fielders are now able to be moved outside the circle.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yeah.
Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
A little bit short, not horribly short. Moves the feet well and the hands even better.
Misjudged that and takes a hit on the body.
I don't think there was any bat on that as they come through for the single.
Hey. Bowler.
Hazelwood doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another good over of bowling. Sharma from the south end. Loud shout.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Quick onto that in the infield.
Yeah.
Decisive running might have got them to. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Yep.
7 runs added there. The Knight Riders are 1 for 60. The left-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
That was a tremendous delivery. It fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yeah.
Came forward onto the front foot and eased it away to the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Beaten on the drive.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now. That's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Yep.
Not the ideal way of handling that ball.
Timing just a little early on that occasion.
6 runs added in that over. The Knight Riders are 1 for 66. Hasaranga coming back into the attack.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Top-class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half-century.
Das has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Wait on.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Bowler. Yep.
Super shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible. There'll be 1 run here for them. Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
End of the over. The Knight Riders are 1 for 79.
Waiting. Yep.
Out!
Yeah!
Caught!
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
They'll get at least 1.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
Good precision with the throw, back from the deep. Immediately underway with some runs.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
It was slightly shorter, but it was seen early. Got onto the back foot quickly. Just pushed it away behind square.
Yep.
Needs a direct hit.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
4 runs added there. The Knight Riders are 2 for 83. Going with spin now. Drives and misses everything.
Sharma with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Wait.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Big edge.
Misses out there on the short wide one.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. They've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Gets onto the front foot, and that shot is full of aggression. Sent high and long over the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Sharma ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Beautiful cover drive. A hint of movement in the air and eased towards the boundary. A couple on offer here. Runs it off the face of the bat, almost behind point. Plenty of chasing to pull this one back.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more. Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Too full, got what it deserved.
It was just a little bit too full and it was beautifully timed.
Du Plessis, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2.
Keepers!
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Over. The Knight Riders are 2 for 105. Massive edge. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good cricket all round, good delivery, timed well, but straight to the fielder.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Waiting.
Loud appeal. Hasaranga with the ball in hand again. Game. Couldn't have played that any better.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Decisive running might have just got them 2. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Catch it.
Misjudged that throw and the batters survive what would have been a certain run out. Driven off the front foot, fantastic cricket shot, probably expected more there.
Edged it. Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Very sweet off the bat and 4 all the way.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Brilliant diving stop.
Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
Nicked it. Big shout. And gone. Brilliant catch.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Yeah.
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Wow, that's missed a lot. Good pickup, big chance.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Keeper.
Bad decision making. Thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging. Nice running between the wickets, clipping the pads, not the bat though.
Yeah.
Right out of the middle.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Hasaranga shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Super shot that.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yeah.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Quick to get onto that sweep. It was beautifully placed and beautifully struck for 4.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Yep.
Gone! Not a great shot to start the over.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance, but has to head back to the pavilion.
Yeah.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Yep.
Gone! Excellent catch, close to the bat.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
Yeah.
A real beauty. Just times it so well.
Exactly where you want your fielders to throw as a wicketkeeper, right over the top of the stumps. That shot sees them get their innings started. Pierced the gap and gets their first runs.
Yep.
Right off the middle of the bat.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
That was a beautiful shot. Rocks onto the back foot, stabs the ball away. The fielders had no chance.
Yep.
That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yeah. Yep.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Yeah.
Brilliant shot, that.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Yep.
There'll be runs here. Out!
Yeah!
Good catch.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Yep.
Got that away nicely.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Misses everything.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Beaten on the drive. This could be trouble.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
This could be out. Could that be out? Looks so.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's called for the front foot. Not by much, but that doesn't matter.
Overstepped on that occasion.
Yep.
Trouble. Oh, gone.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
And that's the end of the innings. The night